Construction continues to take over many areas of downtown Indianapolis, affecting the commutes of many Indianapolis residents.
It's hard, like commuting, trying to figure out what time to leave in the morning. Like sometimes it takes me 30 minutes, sometimes it takes me 40 minutes.
Coming home, it should be a 7-minute drive, and it ends up taking at least 15 minutes most of the time.
If you live or commute near downtown Indianapolis, chances are you've come across these orange cones and road closure signs at some point.
It just delays everything.
Construction has been underway downtown since June and is expected to continue well into next year. Not only are those who drive in the area affected, but those walking have raised safety concerns as well.
It's frustrating because they'll just have random streets shut down, and we're trying to right now we're trying to walk to a store and we have to take a whole detour, and we might end up on a not so safe part of town.
Hannah Scott Carter is the public information officer for the Department of Public Works. She says this is the price to be paid if we want better roads.
Be patient. We're working as hard as we can, and we're doing this for the city of Indianapolis, for residents in the community.
While DPW has a window of expectation for the project's completion, Hannah wants to remind residents that things do not always go as planned.
Construction always changes. It's a range with construction.
Next time you find yourself frustrated taking a detour, just think of the new roads you'll enjoy when DPW finishes this construction.
Everyone wants smooth roads, so that requires construction, and so a little bit of a headache before it gets really nice.
From downtown Indianapolis, Emily Arnold, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook. Many of the downtown construction projects are expected to be completed by November. Public safety walks allow the mayor to visit high-crime neighborhoods with IMPD to show residents that they share the goal of decreasing high crime across Indiana.
Hey, how you doing?
Indianapolis is approaching a total of 200 homicides so far this year. 3 of those incidents took place near this neighborhood, making Brightwood a good target for one of the city's monthly public safety walks.
Good to see you.
Mayor Joe Hogsett, alongside IMPD Chief Randall Taylor, IMPD Commander Michael Wally, and multiple other IMPD officials gathered in this South Side neighborhood in hopes of connecting with members of the community.
Once a month, the chief and I come out. We choose a different neighborhood, different area of the city, different district, and walk around the neighborhood and try to engage as many neighbors as we can.
It's a perfect opportunity for us to get out, talk with the neighborhoods, let them know that we're concerned, and see if they have any ideas of how we can, build stronger relationships within this community.
While decreasing the amount of violent crimes among adults is a huge concern, Mayor Joe Hogsett also worries for the children involved. He uses these walks to spread word about the upgrades and additions being made to parks around the city.
While a lot of people would just see that as yet again another recreational opportunity to enhance this park and its attractiveness, it's really a public safety effort. To give kids productive and constructive ways to keep busy and out of trouble. Joe Hogsett, I voted for you. Yeah, thanks.
Residents can make their neighborhoods safer by attending these public safety walks and using them as a means to share their own concerns and interact with city officials who are always trying their best to protect and serve.
Always trying to find ways to get those people off the street that need to be off the street and held accountable for their violent acts.
From Indianapolis, Emily Arnold, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook. The mayor, alongside IMPD, hopes that these walks will help to deter the number of violent crimes committed in Indianapolis. Carmel, Indiana is seeing a rise in something more uncommon than not for this smaller city: crime. This weekend saw a string of car break-ins across Carmel, 2 of which took place Sunday. One resident could not believe the fact that someone had broken her window and taken personal items from her car in broad daylight. Police say thieves tend to do more smash and grabs during the day. They say the best way to prevent yourself from being the next target is to leave valuables at home or stow them away before you get to your destination. Additionally, always keep your car doors locked. Reporting from Carmel, Indiana, Emily Arnold, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook. The town of Hartford, Connecticut is searching for answers after a 13-year-old boy died of a fentanyl overdose at school. COVID concerns are heavy on the minds of a group of American athletes as they prepare to head to the Beijing Winter Olympic Games this month. Team USA boarded a flight from Los Angeles to Beijing last Thursday. The team had to test negative twice before leaving and must continue to test negative daily once they arrive in China. Athletes have expressed concerns for the virus, but are nevertheless anxious to get back to normal. The previous Summer Olympics saw 41 positive cases in athletes. We wish nothing but good health and safety to Team USA. Tesla's corporate office is saying goodbye to California very soon, as Elon Musk made a surprising announcement just a few days ago. While many of Tesla's corporate and public shareholders support the move, some of the leaders in California offices are hesitant about the move. Dozens of cats are awaiting relocation to new loving homes after they were rescued from a condemned home in Muncie, Indiana. To report a case of animal neglect in Indiana, contact your local animal control agency or the local sheriff's department. Governor Baker from Massachusetts is calling up the National Guard for help after experiencing multiple delays when it comes to COVID testing in schools. The governor assures that today's activations will provide additional resources that support school testing programs in Milton. Bowling is said to be a sport that anyone can play, but is that really so? Max Ramirez takes us to Illinois to find out. Next time you're looking for a way to pass time with friends, consider heading to your local bowling alley. Students are asked to be on high alert and take all precautions after multiple car thefts have been reported. Campus police say the best way to prevent car theft: lock your car and keep your keys with you. Reporting from University of Indianapolis for UND-TV, I'm Emily Arnold. This is the second location being introduced to Indy's South Side, and the Mission Store resells high-end products for a fraction of the price. Grand opening is today at 10 a.m. It's going to be packed, so get here early. From Indianapolis for UND-TV, I'm Emily Arnold. This is still anyone's game here. We have seen a lot of cool stuff going on. A couple of really good blocks from the Greyhounds, multiple turnovers from both teams here, and a lot of just fighting for possession of this ball. Specifically, after a shot has been made, we're seeing a lot of fighting under the basket for the rebound there. So it'll be really interesting to see how the rest of this game plays out here on the GLVC Sports Network. Indy is currently shooting 55% from the three-point line, but a lot of their points are coming from these three-point shots, and the Greyhounds have established a lead that will be pretty hard to catch up with, as they're currently up over 30 points here at Nickerson Hall. Stay tuned for the second half here on the GLVC Sports Network. The Greyhounds may have a chance, though, with free throws. Currently 6 personal fouls for the Bearcats, only 4 for the Greyhounds. So we'll see how this next quarter plays out here on the GLVC Network.